What's up, everyone? My name is Bandit, and today we're going to be playing Generation 9 1v1 featuring Terastallization. That's right, this is going to be the last day where Terastallization is legal on the Gen 9 1v1 ladder. I have a Mimikyu Sableye and the new Gallade, the Valiant dude. Let's see, what's his name? Iron Valiant, yes. Who's going to be abusing booster energy as well. So we've got all of the new mechanics of the gen to play around with. This first game, I'm going to start off with Iron Valiant since he has what looks like a great type matchup. I'm going to go ahead and Terastallize into fighting, so I get an extra boost on my fighting move to hit this Chain Pow, which is a Dark Ice type and 4 times weak, so I'm hoping for a big one-hit KO here. And there we go. Knocked him out in one, outsped thanks to Quark Drive, and luckily he didn't Tera into a type that resists fighting. So that's going to be our first GG. Alright, game 2, up against Espadra, Arboliva, and King Gambit. Once again, I do like Iron Valiant as a pick here. Going to be able to hit King Gambit and Arboliva super effective with my Terastallized and stab close combat, and Espadra, maybe I can play around it with sub, disable, and encore. But in this case, it's going to be the King Gambit, so hopefully I don't have to worry about a Terastallization. I could just start off with Substitute. That seems like a perfectly viable option, as he doesn't reveal any sort of Terastallization, but does reveal Life Orb. I'm going to go ahead and go full fighting and just hit that 4 times close combat. Very nice. Iron Valiant to the rescue. Alright, Chi-Yu, Chien-Pao, and Iron Valiant. I'm kind of feeling like Mimikyu might be the perfect option for this particular opponent, since all of his dudes seem weak to the Curse Mimikyu set. Even faster opponents will fall to Salicberry Cursed Mimikyu. So here we have Iron Valiant coming out, and it is going to be a special attack boosting Iron Valiant. I do want to check for its Tera type before I go for anything nonsensical. I think the best option is to actually sub up on turn 1, because this way, after my disguise is broken, I'm going to get my Salicberry boost after cursing. So check it out. I'm going to Terastallize Ghost, drop the curse, drop into Salicberry range, and Iron Valiant starts taking that chip. I'm going to go for Protect here. And though I can't sub up again, I am going to get my Phantom Force off at +1 speed. He takes another turn of Curse, and at 26%, with maximum attack, I should be taking this. Yes, fantastic. Mimikyu, with that Ghost Tera type, increasing that power just to ensure that KO. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we have Garganacl, something like that, Arcanine and Goodra. I do like Sableye into this team, since Garganacl famously defeats Mimikyu with its ability and plethora of DOT and recovery that just allows it to defeat Curse Stall and any offensive Mimikyus. Iron Valiant looks okay, but I think Sableye is actually just going to be the best here. So I'm going to start off with my Protect, so I can see what move is going to be chosen. It's going to be Assault Cure. I'm going to go ahead and disable it first, assuming that he's going to go for the Salt Cure again, and then I'm going to Encore it. This way, Garganacl starts struggling, and yeah, he's just going to forfeit seeing that struggle is coming. So that's going to be a win for Sableye. Also note that Sableye has Poison as its Tera type, so that it can resist an incoming fairy attack. I am feeling Iron Valiant. Actually, no, I'm not feeling Iron Valiant here. I'm feeling... Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's go Iron Valiant. So he's going to get speed, and I'm also going to get speed. This is going to be a match of the speedsters. Hopefully I will be faster. No, he's going to be faster. He's going to sub up on my close combat, which is not good news for me. I am going to try to get tricky. I'm going to... Oh, he missed his Hydro Pump. Fantastic! You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Another win for Iron Valiant. Okay, so now we have Iron Hands, Chin Pao, and Ting-Lu. I am feeling Valiant once again. Mimikyu also looking like a solid option. Actually, Mimikyu looks like an almost certain win. I'm going to go for the Mimikyu here, expecting possibly Iron Hands or Chin Pao to come out. We will see. Iron Hands versus Mimikyu. He has his attack boost. I'm going to start off with my Curse. He's going to Tera into Ground. Interesting. He goes for Belly Drum, which is not the play against Mimikyu. I'm going to Protect once, as he goes for the Wild Charge. Drops to 1 HP, and that's the game. As he goes down to Curse. Alright, I'm going to get one more with this Valiant team, and then I'm going to switch it up to Iron Moth, the Volcarona of Gen 9. Alright, our last game with Iron Valiant. I do want to pick it here. It looks like it has a great matchup. I should be able to sub-disable on Skeledirge and beat the heck out of Ting-Lu with my super effective close combat. I'm going to start with sub to see if he's going to terraform or whatever. I'm going to Terastallize close combat, and that's going to do 89. Alright, he has a weakness policy, Earthquake. Yeah, if he just straight up attacked turn 1, he would have won that, but as is, I'm going to take it with close combat. So, very nice Iron Valiant. Thank you for your service, and we're going to switch it off to the Moth versus Professor Craw. I'm going to start off with Iron Moth just to get it in the ring, to show it off a little bit. Moth versus Mimikyu. I'm going to be faster. I'm going to start with a Sludge Wave in hopes of getting that poison off. But nope, he's going to go for Substitute turn 1, which is the correct play against a faster Pokemon. I'm going to Bug Buzz because it goes through sub, and I might deal more than 50. I didn't quite get it. I was close. I almost got it. But as is, it looks like I'm going to have some problems here. I'm going to go ahead and keep spamming Bug Buzz. But no, there is going to be the Custap Phantom Force coming through. So, wait, is there a way I can still do this? Do I sub this turn, eat the Phantom, live with 1 HP, and then Bug Buzz, or do I lose to Protect if I do that? I'm assuming it has Protect, so I'm going to not do that. I'm going to not sub. I'm just going to Bug Buzz, hope that I somehow live this hit, even though it kind of seems like I won't. Yeah, that was not great. Whoops. Okay, we have Mousehold, Skeledirge, Meowscarada. I feel like Mimikyu is a very solid option here. Good odds versus everything. Skeledirge is chosen. I'm going to start with Curse, and it's going to Tera into Fire. He goes for Wisp, which checks out. Lowering my attack is going to be essential if there's going to be any chance of surviving Phantom Force. Does this get healing? I don't remember. Wisp Hex. I am going to go for the Phantom Force here, even though it's not going to deal very much damage. It's going to help me stall out and get turns of Curse going. I'm going to land Phantom Force here. Get a crit! Wonderful! Deal 31. Eat the Hex, and that is going to be the end of Skeledirge. Curse Mimikyu. Too powerful. Especially powerful in the Terastallization meta. Oh, wow. Look at this team. Greedent, Bellibolt, and Breloom. I am going to go for Iron Moth this game. It seems like it has a very solid matchup. I'm carrying Booster Energy. Or Quark Drive Booster Energy. Yeah. Which is going to give me, I believe, 1.3 times special attack. It was initially implemented incorrectly where it would give you 1.5 times to anything. But in this case, if you don't boost speed, it's 1.3 times. So he's going to be Thunderbolting, or she's going to be Thunderbolting. I'm going to go ahead and sub up. No, that doesn't really make sense. I'm just going to Terrifier and go for the Overheat. A nice 81, but it's not going to be enough, as the next Thunderbolt is going to take me. So good game to Excalp. Up against Not Cloud with his Barrascuda Iron Bundle and Chien Pao. Mimikyu looking like a great option, outspeeding everything with Salak. Substitute turn 1. Protect. Huh. I'll curse. He Tera's ground. Protect. I think I don't Phantom Force here. I think I have to do anything but Phantom Force. So I'm going to get a little lucky and get the double protect. And that's going to, for sure, clinch the win for me. Of course, I don't want to land on a half-health Chien Pao and then take a shot, which is why I was holding onto the Phantom Force. West Arctic. Iron Moth looks great here, but so does Sableye. I think this is a great opportunity to get a win with Sableye. He tries to curse, but that's not going to work out too well because I'm now going to lock that and disable it. He tries to Tera Ghost. I'm going to drop a Nightshade as Garganacl struggles at me. Protect here is necessary because you can't Encore a struggle. No, it's still protecting, isn't it? Wait. I'm a little confused. Can I encore here? Yes, yes I can. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. Disable the protect, encore the protect, and now I have the struggle loop in place. Nightshade struggle, Nightshade struggle. Sableye overpowered even without Tera. Amazing. Dead, I will pull out the Iron Moth. Or Sableye. Kind of like Iron Moth, though. Gonna be the Skeledirge. I'm gonna start off with sub, see what Tera type, if any. No Tera type revealed so far. Hit him up with the Sludge Wave on the Fire type Tera. Torch Song gonna hit through sub and give him the special attack boost, but my next Sludge Wave will finish him off, and that will be that. Gonna get a couple more with the Moth, and then I'm just gonna pull out some other random Teras to sort of celebrate the last day of laddering with Tera type. Truly, it doesn't fit 1v1. It's very strange to have in the tier. Having any Pokemon immediately just change to any type. It's quite disorienting. You end up with a matchup that doesn't resemble a preview, which just isn't. It doesn't resemble any other generation of 1v1 in that regard. Chin-Pao gonna come out. I will sub up against the faster Pokemon. Terrablast Ghost. And I get my curse off. For the speed boost, I'm going to protect on Tera, Terastallize into a Phantom Force of my own, faster after Salak Berry, and the last 26% is gone. GG. I'm going to try for one more with the Moth. I do think having the boost on all moves plus access to substitute is very nice. Gonna pick Moth here. I mean, Moth really doesn't make sense. I'm kind of losing to everything but Greedent. And I should beat Greedent with Sableye. So I am gonna go Sableye here. Start with the Protect. And I will disable the Thunderbolt. Acid Spray comes out. That's interesting. I didn't even know it got that. I'm going to go ahead and protect once, then lock Acid Spray. Then I will Tera, Poison, and Nightshade. Wait, how is the Belly Bolt disabled and encored and somehow not struggling? Weird. There's the struggle. And that's going to be the game. Sableye, truly the GOAT. One more game using the Moth. And then I'll switch up the team. This looks like a great opportunity to bring out the Moth, except it doesn't because it's outsped by literally everything. It's kind of a spooky matchup. I'm gonna go Mimikyu. Sub turn 1 against faster opponent. Da-da-da-da-da. My opponent chooses to sub, which is not the best idea. I get... Oh! And they're just going to go straight for the forfeit. That's going to be the game. I'm assuming this is Substitute Protect Toxic, something along those lines. Pulling out Iron Moth versus the Scream Tail. It's a Fairy Psychic type. It's faster than me by 3 points. I'm going to Tera Fire and Overheat. Trick comes out. I'm now Scarfed. And I will Overheat again for the win. And that is what I was looking for from Iron Moth. Fantastic. I'm going to switch it up to a Tinkaton team, which is kind of nonsensical, but hey, what are you going to do? It's early SV. I have Tinkaton, Wochian, and Farigiraf, which is absolutely hilarious with Pitaya Berry and Protect. I'm going to go Tinkaton here in this first game. Iron Hand's going to come out. And I will Protect to scout Tera type, but there isn't going to be one. I'm going to go for Play Rough as he Terras into fighting and somehow lives a crit from Life Orb Tinkaton and just KOs me back. Iron Hand's extremely physically bulky and physically powerful. I got to use more Iron Hands myself. That thing seems crazy. I'm going to pull out Farigiraf in this matchup. It does seem like the perfect opportunity. Actually, Wochian also seems pretty decent here, but I feel like that might be a very long matchup against Garganackle, and I'm just going to skip that. Start timer on this fellow, and Farigiraf hopefully into Bellybolt would be good. Greedent would be good. I might have odds versus the Garg. Greedent comes out. I have Farigiraf. I'm going to start off by substituting. Giga Impact comes out. I'm going to get another sub off and then a Psychic for the chip damage. A nice 42. Tera Blast isn't even going to break sub. I will Tera normal and drop the Hyper Beam. And that will be the game. Goldengo, Scizor, and Pawmot. Probably some interesting Tera types given that it's double steel. I'm going to go with the Wochian. And I'm up against Pawmot, but this is actually fine, because even though I'm expecting a Fighting Stab to come out and hit me, I'm going to Tera Bug and hopefully eat any move and get the Leech Seed off. That is the hope. Let's go Tera. Tera's into Bug. Oh my goodness. Fire Punch comes out. It is super effective, but only does 30 because I'm, I think, max Fizz Def here. And Pawmot is really going to be kind of out of options. Going to go straight for a sub. Another 32, but it's not going to be enough. I can get a whole bunch of HP back with Protect and Leech Seed, and Giga Drain. Wo-Chien actually has a good number of options as that 4th move on the Leech Seed set, but I do like Giga Drain just for the HP back. It's really nice to have. Dealing a nice 32, and that is going to be the game. Switch it up to a Magneton version of the same thing, or sorry, not Magneton, Sandy Shocks, which actually does quite well here, I think. We're going to give it a try. Sandy Shocks versus Iron Hands. Sub up turn 1 to check for the Tera. Just going to be Ice Punching. I'm going to go for the... probably just... Do I Tera Ice and Earth Power? That seems like the play. I'm going to Tera Ice and Earth Power. It does 47. Ice Punch is resisted. And now I get to sub. Going to find out what other coverage this has. It is going to have Heavy Slam instead of like a close combat or something like that. It looks like I am going to need a high roll on Earth Power without Pitaya, but luckily I do have Pitaya, which is going to be the death of this Iron Hands and the death of poor Dead. So, good game. Sandy Shocks, very nice, very nice. Terra type, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. We're going to switch it up to, what's this guy called? Cyclizar, Espadra, and Great Tusk. Cyclizar, I don't know if this is how Shed Tail is actually supposed to work, but currently on Showdown, Shed Tail, if you use it in 1v1, it creates a sub and then fails, so it doesn't take away any HP. So it's basically the perfect PP stalling move. I'm going to pull it out here and just see if I can get like the longest battle of all time with with PP stall Cyclizar. Garganackle coming out. I will start with Shed Tail, naturally. Oh, they changed it! They changed it! It used to give a sub! I swear, you guys. I was laddering with this, and Shed Tail gave the sub without... Oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. It used to create a substitute even when it failed, but I guess that was patched. I guess that was fixed. So now here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and Tera Ghost on the body press and substitute up. My odds are not looking good. Regardless, due to that salt cure, dang, that's gonna be tough. Salt cure lasts a long time, doesn't it? But yeah, it's gonna be the game. Okay, well, lesson learned. Cyclizar no longer works the way I thought it did. Oh man, that's funny. So Titan, Armorogue, and Fluttermane versus Skeledirge, Baxcalibur, and Meowscarada. MotoGP, the OG. I'm gonna pull out Armorogue. I feel like that has fantastic odds here. It is going to be Armorogue versus Baxcalibur. I have the option to Tera Water, or I can go for the super effective Focus Blast. It all comes down to trying to figure out what Tera type my opponent is, and I just don't know, so I'm going to Focus Blast. No, that seems wrong. I'm going to Tera Water. It seems like the least likely thing. So Glaive Rush comes out, deals a huge chunk, and that's gonna 2-hit KO me before I can 2-hit KO my opponent. We both turn into basically a random Tera type, and it comes down to who can just land the neutral 2-hit KO. So I guess that's a GG, but you know, that's just Tera meta right there. I am gonna grab another game with this Sea Titan squad though. Sea Titan looking fine, I suppose. Armorogue looking very nice. And Fluttermane looking not that great, but good against Skeledirge. I'm going to go Armor Rogue here. Okay, maybe I should have gone Fluttermane, but it is what it is. I will start with the Terastallized Water versus the Skeledirge. Yep. I go Water, he goes Normal, and I am going to be 2-hit KOing, but he's got Yawn Protect coming out. It is going to depend on whatever coverage move he has to hit a fire type. He tries to Torch Song me, but he hits my Flash Fire! Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. That's going to be a dub for the Armor Rogue. So Titan looking like a nice pick here. Kind of. It is going to be a speed Tera Iron Valiant. So perhaps I can Terasteel Heavy Slam. Speed plus sub tells me that this is going to be trying to disable / encore. So I am going to go for the Earthquake here and then switch it back up to the Heavy Slam. Oh, is this going to be reversal? Actually not sure. It could be reversal, but it's not going to work out too well because I do have Ice Shard on this set, and Titan is going to take a win despite a type disadvantage. So that'll probably do it for the Titan squad. I'm going to switch it up to Bellybolt, Dondozo, and Ceruledge. I'm going to pull out Dondozo, I think, in this matchup. Seems very strong. Dondozo in the Tera meta, I'm using it with Dragon Tera and Outrage. So I just go from a water to a dragon, and it resists the electric and grass types that would be aimed at me. I'm just going to go for that now. As we both Tera Dragon. Amazing. I cannot say anything about that. Bellybolt looking kind of nice here, actually. Jinpao comes out, but I think that goes down to a charged Thunderbolt, so I should be just fine. Icicle Crash going to do 52, charge me up, and flinch me. Well, that's no good. I'm going to endure on the next Icicle Crash and try for the Thunder. And I have been Ice Sharded. Womp womp. Okay, another with this team. Ceruledge looking not fantastic. Dondozo looking like the GOAT. Fluttermane comes out. I do have 120 base power Heavy Slam, as Energy Ball is only going to deal 99.8, and Dondozo is going to take the victory. Dondozo! What a great Pokemon. Ceruledge actually looks pretty decent here. Gonna have a good matchup against Brute Bonnet. I will start with Bitterblade. Oh, but it's gonna be a Ghost Tera with Payback. Yes. I'm gonna switch up the team to Knackle Tuscan Zone. Hopefully Great Tusk can pull off a victory here. Meowscarada coming out. I do have Custap and Electric Tera, which is going to allow me to resist any incoming nonsense. I'm going to miss Thunderfang on sub, which is not what I was hoping for. Flower Trick, going to crit me, and I'm going to miss another 95% accurate Thunderfang. Why is this happening? Okay, I'm I would expect another substitute, so I'm just going to break it and another substitute, and I will break it, and just one more. $35. And I get high rolled at the last second. Well, that sucks. Okay. It's Great Tusk time. There's Salazzle. I'm going to start with the Thunderfang, and then switch up to Headlong Rush on the disable. It's going to be a Grass-type Salazzle. What actual nonsense? Okay. How much is Close Combat doing here? I guess not much, but maybe I'll get lucky with my Custap turn. Nah. Guess not. Alright, let's go Great Tusk. Into the Iron Valiant. Headlong Rush seems good. Switch it up to Tera Electric Thunderfang on a potential disable, or, yeah, actually that seems like the best option. He does go for the disable, but I switch up my move and take 40% with Thunderfang. Thunderfang for another 40. Endure on the next Moonblast. And I have my Custap Berry Close Combat for the super effective finale. Very nice, Great Tusk. I'm going to do one last team with Annihilate, Fluttermane, and Roaring Moon, and then I'm going to call it. Annihilate looking great, Fluttermane looking just fine, and Roaring Moon, maybe not. Annihilate it is. Magnezone. I can Tera Poison and drop an Earthquake, or... yeah, I might as well do that. Hopefully it's not Weakness Policy, but if it is, I'm going to look like a real chump. Wow, would you look at that? It wasn't even Sturdy. It was Analytic Magnezone. The hidden tech of 1v1. Fluttermane looking great here. I don't even see a reason not to click it. Gonna be a Fluttermane Mirror. We both get our special attack boosts, and I will Tera Fire and Moonblast, I think. I think that's the best option. He will Tera Steel and Shadow Ball. I think this is a speed tie. I will Mystical Fire, but lose the speed twice. Oh, I'm actually not... no, yeah, it was a speed tie that I just happened to lose twice in a row. Unfortunate. Alright, one more with the Ape Main Moon. Annihilate looking just fine. Fluttermane looking okay into the Brute Bonnet. I think Annihilate is the way here. Garganea CL, not today. I have a close oh, but what type is this? See, I would love to just click my super effective close combat, but I feel like I'm going to do that, and then it's going to Tera into something that destroys me. Nope, not today. Not today. Instead, it's just cursing. And it Tera's Ghost. So this is why Tera does not quite fit 1v1. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all learned something. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again next time.